more time you spend alone with yourself, the more time that you will be able to understand who you are. When I mean understand who you are, I'm talking about without any outside interference, without any friends, without any peer pressure of wanting to be like someone else. The more time you spend alone, you're going to figure out, okay, what your purpose is. And I say that because of this. God will talk to you. You start seeking in those moments of not having any outside distractions. What happens is things become clear. Clarity sets in. And you're able to make decisions not based on what you saw that day or what you heard that day or what that person may have said to you. You're able to make decisions based on...
You've got to want it as bad as you want to breathe. And if you want it that bad, if you're willing to give it that much, you get a big piece of what you want. And life and dreams do come true. Anything you want can happen and become a reality. I believe that sincerely, and I'll die on that thought, okay? And I say that not from something I read, that's from something I lived. I'm not talented. It was life and death. Either you live or you die. Which one do you want, Tom? That was the decision. In the corporate life and in the gym. But if you want something bad enough, you can't let anybody tell you you can't do something. I'll repeat that. If you want something bad enough, you can't let anybody tell you you can't do something, not even yourself. A lot of days I'm like, oh, you can't do this, Tom. You can't be as quick as a 30-year-old on the computer. Oh, shit. Let me show you, Alien. I would have arguments with myself. I could do it. People doubted me. I doubted myself sometimes.
You obviously don't fucking want it bad enough. Because the person that you wanted, I became obsessed. With being the baddest motherfucker that God ever created. Am I that? I don't care. I believe it. And I was trying to tell him, once you become obsessed with something, it's okay to be unbalanced for a while. It's okay. Don't be all this stuff people say, you gotta be balanced. To be the best in the world at what you do. It's not about being a Navy SEAL, people. The best at what you do, you have to be unbalanced to find every bit of fucking energy and strength that you have to pull it off. Then you get balanced once you become great. And then you help other people become better from you being the best in the world. So if your family doesn't understand, why are you so daggone crazy? Because I'm trying to be the best I can to give you the best that I am.
But why? Why should death be something everyone has to fear? Do we only live because we don't want to die? Why is that? Does something good come from living? It hasn't for me. I've lived, no good thing has ever happened to me.
Everybody's too focused on looks maxing, edging, and gooning. Come on, dude. Fucking pick up some weights and curl that shit. Don't stay away from this brain rot fucking bullshit. You know? So if you don't have a thing, then I think you're missing out on a pretty serious aspect of life. I'm not saying that there's no pride in just living stably, but you gotta have something more. You know, you're not meant to just wake up, go to work, come home and like chill and watch TV because you're bored from work, and then go to sleep and repeat the process. You gotta have more than that. I mean, I don't know about you, but I definitely need more than that. It just doesn't, that's just not something I want to do. If you don't have anything, that means you gotta find something. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I'm not saying you, but the general population, more than likely the general population has not been grinding. Every New Year's is when I usually talk about this shit, but every TikTok and Instagram post 2023 was our warm-up. 2024 is where we kill it. You know what I hate about that? Is the sentiment is there, but 90% of people commenting that. They're just straight up fucking lying. It's not surprising, but it is upsetting.
So there's 1,000 ways to say this, but listen, because I'm only going to say it once. You all saw that picture of my dad, and a lot of people don't know why I started working out. My passion was, that picture you saw was that my dad left my mom when I was in 2nd grade with 6 kids. So I have 5 brothers and sisters, and that was the only picture I had of him. So when I got older and I graduated from the rehab when I was 21, that was the only picture I had, and I told myself that I want to be a better man, I want to be bigger than him, I'm never going to be anything like him. And now you guys might not know that or know my story, but I take this seriously, and that's the reason why it bothers me so much. That's the reason why I defend my natural status, is because I fought for it. Because no one gave it to me. Because it was just me alone in the gym, me alone in the mirror, me alone in my head. No one did it for me. I worked for it, and I'm never going to let someone else take that from me. My content was always made to encourage and to advise and to help. It was never for myself. It was never just to put myself out there and be famous. I never cared for that. All I care about is fitness. All I care about is being a better man. And you guys just don't understand that. You look at the finite details and you try to compare yourself to me, but you don't have the same story as I do. So don't ever do that. I would rather you leave me alone. I would rather never have this platform and continue to push forward and be a better man. But I want to inspire people because I came from nothing. So don't ever disrespect me. You don't know me.
If you give up on your dreams, what do you have left? Nothing. I can't live that way. I have to live on the edge.
Sway up the tattoos and your cool little scars, and you go out and you take your smoke breaks. It's fun, isn't it? But here's the thing: you're terrible at this. You're no good at it. Go faster, motherfucker. Keep going faster. Why are you so slow? Why are you so fucking slow? Why? You think you're so tough? Yeah.
A lot of people always ask me how to get my shoulders this big or what I do for shoulders. A lot of it's genetics, but more so than anything else, it takes concentration and dedication to build a complete package. And shoulders always been something that I really enjoy training. So hopefully through my shoulder workout, you can develop king size stuff like myself.